Pavel Bagriantsev is in touch. In the last video about the basics of fin literacy, we agreed. What if it gets 1,500 likes? I will continue the streak. Video about personal finance. There's no doubt that this will happen soon, so I recorded a new release for you. Today we are talking about loans. Is it worth taking them? And how the population is hooked on loans. So why do we need a loan? According to the Russian version of the newspaper, over the past 5 years, credit took 45% of Russians. Every fifth loan payer pays 30% of family budget for saving this loan. So why do banks issue loans? The banking system is a business. Look for any bank, as many depositors as possible, who keep their money in the bank. The bank turns over this money and receives its interest from profitable investments in different sectors of the economy. And depositors carry even more money. They need interest on deposits. Where to get it? To get money to pay interest on deposits, the bank must work for them someone. That's why he takes the money of depositors for a while and issued in the form of loans. People repay loans and pay interest on them. They are in rare cases the earnings of the bank. The more the bank promises interest to depositors, the loans from the same bank will be more expensive. To be honest, I have taken 8 loans in my entire life. Once I took out a loan to pay off a loan, and it was dangerous. I lived in debt for 7 years and couldn't get out of it. My maximum debt is 1 million rubles. Therefore, I know what I'm talking about. Why do people usually take out a loan? 1. The desire is to live a beautiful life. The pursuit of wealth and luxury willfully most people, because this is the most rest, accustomed to an easy solution to their problems and tasks, than a loan, thanks to its accessibility to most people is excellent. Opportunity to make your life better. For example, buy a car for which you have not earned and do not correspond to it and solely to seem to be someone and show off. Play a party and spend $500,000 in one day. To repay debt and credit for another whole year. Just because you buy different gadgets on credit that they all have now. According to the site airbay.ru, 50% of people who take a loan buy own household appliances. Another reason is when you really need it. A matter of life and death. Finding money quickly is the easiest way to get a loan. In such cases, it can really help out a lot. The main thing is to evaluate the possibilities for paying off the loan in order to then do not regret. In such cases, financial literate people plan their personal finances in advance. Every modern person knows that money can be immediately at any time, and so they transfer their money in advance to savings, account or life insurance, so that in which case the family not left with a broken trough. And many other reasons. When should you take a loan? You already know what is an asset and what is passive. Let me remind you, an active refund to you, a passive collection. Or don't import anything. 99% of people take out a loan to buy a liability. For example, a car that needs service, or TV, which does not remember money, but takes time and clogs brain, so that you do not fall into credit slavery when you take out a loan. You must understand that you are getting more than half taken. For example, you can buy a car to improve in front of others, or you can buy a car on which you can work and earn money. In this case, your machine becomes active. She brings you money. Maybe it will be a taxi, or you offer it in a coffee mobile or sushi delivery. Your vehicle will carry you money. Despite the fact that all this is common, marketing takes over the mind. All kinds of promotions, interest-free installments and fashion for expensive smartphones are taking over. Impossible to resist. Perhaps you were already going from home with a passport to take an installment plan for a new iPhone, but did not see that I posted the video and watch it before going out. In that case, I'll tell you from experience. I advise you to check your desire. Is it really yours, and not an imposed neighbor? Before selling any purchase or taking credit, tell yourself that yes, I can afford it. And even buy. But not now, but in a week. I promise. You probably don't sell even 80% of the purchases that are going to trade. This simple technique always works. She helps me a lot. You can immediately see what is imposed and pulls you into a long hole. Is a small dream. You seem to bypass the advertising system. Because any marketing requires emotions. If a person has an emotion, then it is easier for him. Withdraw money right now. He pursues himself, which is necessary. Over time, emotions disappear and begin to dominate. Common sense. I hope this advice is helpful to you. If you want more useful information on the topic of finance, click like and comment to watch if the video on Bure 1500.